Hi, I'm Dr. Philippe Dion, and in January 2021, after not feeling well for a couple of weeks, my doctor sent me to the emergency room for an evaluation. That night in the ER, the doctors and nurses told me two things that were shocking to me. First, they said I had COVID, and second, they said that COVID had wiped out my kidney function and that I needed dialysis. As someone with a chronic illness, someone who had been diagnosed with kidney disease at 18 years old and who had their first kidney transplant at 28 years old, dialysis had been my biggest fear. And here's why. As a doctor, everyone I had seen on dialysis looked like they were waiting to die. They had given up. Hearing that I needed dialysis was devastating. I cried. In fact, I bawled my eyes out. But then I made a decision. I decided that I was not going to do dialysis like I had seen others do it. I decided that I was going to take charge of my brain, take charge of my mindset, and take charge of my dialysis experience. So I traveled on dialysis. I worked out and played with my kids on dialysis. I worked and volunteered while on dialysis. As a result, I learned some powerful lessons, one of which I want to share with you right now. Here's something that I know for sure as a neurologist. Your brain is always looking to prove you right. So what are the thoughts that you're focused on? What are the messages that you're telling yourself about who you are and what you're capable of? Your brain has a built-in system of neurons designed to make you aware of everything related to the thoughts that you're having. If you tell yourself that you're fat, even if you aren't, your brain will point out that little dimple in your skin and call it cellulite. Or, if you tell yourself that you're sick, your brain will remind you of all the aches and pains, neglecting the good moments in order to prove you right and keep you in that sick mindset. I had to change the messaging about dialysis that I was feeding my brain. And once I did that, I was able to break through my fears and limiting beliefs and see what was possible for me, despite the health issues I was facing. If you're someone who is currently facing your own health issues, or someone who has a chronic illness, I want to help you. That's why I created the #1 brain training course called Take Charge of Your Brain in order to help you overcome your own fears and limiting beliefs. I'm not saying that by enrolling in Take Charge of Your Brain that your health issues will magically disappear. But if you apply what you learn, I guarantee you that you'll feel better. But just as importantly, you'll develop a mindset that will help you tackle any health challenges that you're currently facing or will face in the future. This course will help you to understand every thought you have and action you take and how that impacts your overall health. In this course, you'll find your purpose in life. You'll develop a vision for your future in spite of, and sometimes because of your diagnosis. And Take Charge of Your Brain, I'll teach you how to become the leader that your brain needs you to be so that you can transform into the person you've always dreamt of being. If you have a chronic illness or you're going through some health issues right now, join us on this journey and evolve past your diagnosis. Take charge of your brain, your health, and your life today.